Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Kranti's World. Today's topic is something that I wanted to discuss since very long, but because my father asked me until I'm recovered completely not to talk about it, I was keeping it a secret from the rest of the family. So approximately on May 20th, 2020, I started having severe cough, throat infection, and temperature. So obviously, I will be worried about my health, and I was thinking it can be COVID, and at times I thought it might be because of the weather change because it was raining continuously. So I contacted the COVID-19 number. Before that, I went to Arogya Setu app and I updated my details and I got a message. I'm at risk and I have to reach out the COVID center. So I contacted the COVID center. They asked me to come down. So I went and I took all the precautions and I went. They took my, they have checked my temperature and other things and they asked me to use medicines for 3 days. So as per their directions and instructions, I used the medicine for 3 days. And after that, the temperature did not go down. So I got really worried because I was living all alone in Bangalore with my two pets. So I really got worried and I thought I have to see the doctor again. So I've contacted them again. They asked me to come back. So I went and then they said on 28th of May I went. And then they said there is no screening machine available and there is no doctor. So they asked me to go back. So I came back home. But then I really got worried and I couldn't stop myself. And then again I went on 30th of May to a nearest government hospital where the COVID-19 team only advised me to go. So I went there. They made me stand for hours and hours there for more than 3 to 4 hours. They took my test and they said that is the last kit they have. They took my test and they said they don't have an isolation room with them. So they asked me to go to another government hospital. So I was sick and I was going around different hospitals. So finally I went to another hospital. There they took my test once again and they asked me to be in isolation for 48 hours. So after 48 hours, I got a message, a positive message saying that I'm negative. So I was super happy. I came back home. So in the isolation room, my mother got worried because I was in the isolation room. My mother was in Vizag. My entire family was in Vizag. My dad was trying to keep her calm, but she lost it. Her BP, her sugar level, everything went high because she was worried. She was blaming herself, thinking because of her, I'm in Bangalore. She was blaming herself that why she did not force me to take me back with her on in the month of February. But I was still working then, so I couldn't go back to Vizag. So what happened? Everything was good. I came back home. I was super happy. Then again I get a call from the second hospital saying that my tests are positive. Then what next? I felt like my world ended here because I'm in an unknown state, unknown city with my two pets, no family here. Something happens to me. There would be no one to come and, actually see me for the final rituals. There were a lot of things going on in my mind. And how will my two pets go back to my hometown? A lot of things were running in my mind. So my father, first thing he told me, Kranti, remember, your name is Kranti. That means revolution. You can fight this. You have fought a lot of things in life. You have struggled a lot of things in life and you never gave up. So this time also you're not giving up. First thing is that go on Facebook and tell everyone you're negative because I already updated something that I went to the hospitals and I gave my test. All this I have updated on Facebook. So now a lot of people were asking me what is the test result? Now my dad said, first mention it is negative so that your mother doesn't come to know. If she comes to know that you're positive, I don't know what will happen to her. I'm worried. That was the positive words he told me, and he cried like hell. I can't tell you, he cried like a baby. The journey was horrible. Horrible, I would say. My health was good. I never had so many bad symptoms. But my worry was, will I live or will I die? I felt my life was ending. I felt like my world is going to end. But then my dad, as I always said, he's my best friend. He supported me like anything. I can't express in words. I can own you people. No, I would never say someone should be in my place. Never. I can only feel what my dad went through all alone in Vizag without telling my brother, my mother, my sister-in-law, rest of the family members, neighbors or relatives or friends. He was taking it all alone. I was fighting here all alone. He was fighting alone, though he was with everyone. I felt like if I don't live, will anyone will come and see me for the final rites? I was worried. So the good news was, after I got positive, the team called me asking first thing that obviously they came and they took me in the ambulance, and everyone, neighbors, surroundings, people got to know. But my luck was there was not even a single room available in the hospital. They asked me if I can afford the private hospital, which was approximately 12 to 15,000 per day. It can maximum go to 1 lakh per day. I was worried. I don't have so much amount. Neither my father can afford that much. So I asked them, can I get quarantined in my house? Then they said, of course you can. If you're living in an independent house, there's no other family member in your house and no neighbors in your building, you can. But you have to be very careful. I said yes. In my building, I live all alone. It's an independent house. And my neighbor, the side house people, the house just beside to my building and opposite, they left before the lockdown. So this area, at least couple of buildings near my home are vacant. So what they did was they sterilized my building. They put the label outside that it's a hot zone or red zone. And I was all alone. I got all my medication. My treatment was going on. Luckily, I had everything at home before my brother left Bangalore. He made sure I had everything, the groceries, except vegetables. I had everything. So I had nuts, I had dry fruits, I had tetra packets of milk packets and eggs for dogs, food for dogs, everything. Then my next worry was, who will lead my street dogs? There was a team, West Zone team in Bangalore, who took care of my street dogs, who fed them for approximately 10 days. And all that I did was, single day, I didn't miss my food. Every single day, 5 to 6 times, I used to eat starch rice only because there were no vegetables. I used to make dal because there were no tomatoes. I used to just make, the sada dal, the bland dal, and rice and lot of nuts. Every 2 to 3 hours, I used to take steam. My treatment was taking multivitamin tablets, taking vitamin C capsules, B capsule, and I can't mention the other T3 tablets. That is the main course for the coronavirus. So those are the 3 tablets that I used to take for cold, cough, and fever. For this is the regular tablets that they give for any COVID-19 patient. So I cannot mention those 3 tablets names here. So I continued my treatment. I did not give up. The best part of my entire journey was, before my brother left Bangalore, my brother and I decided to reduce some weight. So we started working out. We started eating healthy. we started drinking, the lemon water in the morning, and before going to bed, we used to drink kada, which is the COVID kada that I mentioned few days back in my YouTube channel. So since last 3 months, I have been taking care of myself so well just to reduce my weight, nothing else. So that has boosted my immunity. So that helped me to recover within 9 days. So on 2nd of June, actually my final results came that, sorry, 2nd of June, I got my results that it was positive, and on 10th of June, I got it was negative. So I was out of it. But then I would like to mention how I would have contracted this COVID-19. I was very careful. I step out only to feed dogs and buy my groceries. So how come I got this COVID-19? Not from dogs for sure, because I don't touch them. I just feed and I come out. Then maybe groceries, I sanitize everything. Then how come? So guys, I really don't know how. I cannot answer how, because I really don't have any answer. All that I can say is whatever you do, when the virus is somewhere left, you might end up getting it. All that you have to do is work on your immunity to recover. I did that. Knowing or unknowingly, I started taking care of myself from the month of March. So when I really contracted with this COVID-19, I could recover so soon because my immunity boosted in last 3 months because of the kind of care I took care of my health. Workout, I ate good, I drank only hot water, I'm still continuing. And the symptoms, it is not just fever, cold and cough. I did lose the smell and taste. And then I did not reduce weight. The good part is I did not reduce weight when I contracted COVID-19 because I did not give up eating. Whatever the situation is, I used to eat at least 6 to 7 or sometimes 8 times in a day. I used to force feed myself. I didn't have breathlessness. Yeah, but they gave me one message from the COVID-19 team that if I have a breathlessness, then they have to ship me to the hospital. I have no other go because I would need oxygen and I would need ventilator. So that's how my journey went. I do not want to say it is easy. I will never say it is hard. Trust me. Don't fear of COVID-19. If I can fight all alone, trust me, anyone can fight. My father, he used to talk to me by coming to veranda so that no one listens to our conversation. Imagine a man single-handedly kept the secret until today. After this video, actually my father, friends, my family, my mother, everyone would know what exactly I went through. I wanted to release this video today because everyone knows how um, the population in our country is getting infected with this virus. The number is increasing. A lot of people are scared. A lot of people are worried. Don't be. Just work on your immunity. Just eat good, work out, drink a lot of water, only hot water. Don't get tempted for any cold drinks, any junk food, nothing. Remember, eat healthy, stay fit. And immunity will not stop you from getting virus. You might still get the virus if you're not, taking care of yourself. If you're not taking the precautions. But the immunity will help you to recover soon. Remember that. So stay fit, stay healthy. This is my journey. Please do share so that anyone who is, afraid of this COVID-19 or who is suffering with COVID-19 will not give up. In fact, they'll fight back. Thank you so much, guys. Stay fit and stay healthy.